How does the U.S. military need to change to exploit the critical vulnerabilities of the Chinese Communist Party over the next decade?
I think some of this is already being done, right? So you have also the intelligence function for the United States, CIA, NSA, and others. And a lot of this is kind of like that, joint preparation of the battle space. So one, knowing what's really going on domestically. There's a lot more domestic unrest than we typically hear about in the open press. So, the military is always mapping that and always taking a look at like, what are those pressure points? What are those critical vulnerabilities? Just like China, just like Russia, just like North Korea are doing with us, to try and determine if they had a conflict with us, how would they want to wage war or wage a conflict? So we're doing that continuously. And a lot of this is, and I think it can sometimes work in your favor. I honestly think it can also work against you, because the best way to combat China in this case is with your allies and partners. And that's where we're seeing, if you kind of abuse them in that relationship, right? It's like any relationship. If you're the abusive spouse, you're going to get a bad result. And so we've been kind of abusive in the way we've treated our allies and partners. And I think one of the telling things you've seen is everyone's really jazzed up about 5G right now, 5G technology for cell phones. Britain's a great example where we were trying to keep Huawei out of the Great Britain telecom industry. And normally you would be able to ring up, the prime minister for Britain and say, look, this is a stupid thing to do. You're letting the Chinese into your networks. And they'd say, yeah, you're right. We're out. Instead, in this case, Britain's kind of pushing back because China has leverage, and we've also kind of been punching Britain in the face.